how I turn a negative into a positive. First, I start by clearing off my workspace. Dust will be your enemy. For this process, all you need is a high quality digital camera, a macro lens, a workstation or stand that you can use to point the camera perfectly down at 90 degrees. Using this bubble leveler, make sure that everything is perfect. You can either use a copy stand like the one I've built here, or you can use a tripod. You'll need a high quality light source. Right here, you can see I'm using the Cinestill CS Lite. Next, you'll need something to push the film through underneath the camera so that you can take an individual picture of each frame. Right here, you can see I'm using what's called the tone carrier. As far as settings go, you'll want to shoot in RAW so you get the most dynamic range. Anything f8 or above so that everything is in focus and sharp. And for shutter speed, you'll want to use anything 1/60th of a second or slower. I tether my camera to the computer so I don't have to touch anything once the camera is set. You don't have to do that, but you will want to trigger it somehow so that you don't have to touch the camera and cause any type of camera shake using a slower shutter speed. So once I'm done scanning, I throw everything into an app called Film Lab. This is where the magic happens of going from a negative to a positive. There's a ton of apps out there that you can check out, but this is the best one that fits my workflow. In here, I can adjust all the parameters based off of how I scanned, and I can do some pre-adjustments before I take it into Lightroom for any final tweaks. And for our last step, I use this film slicer to slice all the film down so that I can put it into sleeves. If I ever want to go back and rescan the film or do a different version, I have the negatives ready to go. If you want to know more about the process or any of the gear I used, let me know in the comments below. So this is my current process on how